Welcome to Rich Keys channel, where we unlock wealth one candle at a time. Here, charts don't lie and neither do we.
Disclaimer, not financial advice. The information provided on this channel is for informational and demonstration purposes only and should not be considered as personalized financial, investment, or trading advice.
Good morning, traders. Today is Sunday, 27th of July, 2025. Time is about 6:25 a.m. and I'm recording my weekend analysis and thoughts on the market and examining the NASDAQ 100 index on this time frame from the weekly and as well as the monthly, since it's almost the end of the month. Let's take a picture of how the monthly chart is looking. So the Nasdaq 100 has been very bullish, very, very bullish, more bullish than even the SPX 500, considering that we closed with a strong hammer from our April correction. This bullish trend has been intact. I mean, we've had no bearish candlestick forming on the monthly, on the weekly. We have no bearish candles, no reversal candles. Um, and we've actually touched the weekly Bollinger Band, KC band at the moment. The pattern on the Nasdaq is that we don't stay outside the KC band for too long. And now that we've touched the KC band, yes, I was saying that once we touch the KC band, we could expect price to continue moving up, but with a lot of resistance or hesitation. Now, what I do find on the not the XP 500, but the Nasdaq 100 is that it's already achieved the FIB target that we set a while ago, which is the 23,331. This FIB target, which originates all the way from 2022 rally. I'm just watching this level closely as to whether this week we'll be able to open and close above this level. Now, a good open and close above this level could either be in the form of a capitulation candle, a reversal candle, or we could continue grinding until we hit our next target, which is 24,309. But at the same time, while I have that in view, I'm watching a lot of bearish signals on this chart. Yes, strong uptrend, no doubt, no question about that. But after we hit this target, we had a small hesitation candle on Thursday, okay, and we're able to push up on kind of a good volume, but weren't able to still break this FIB target. So here is the line in the sand, okay. I'll be cautious on the Nasdaq in this week as we have already achieved this FIB target. I'll be watching to see if we are able to open and close above here. Then I'll probably be looking at somewhere between this FIB target and somewhere around 24 309. Although I see this as a stretch, to be honest. The reason why I see it as a stretch is if you go down to the let's look at the weekly chart again, and let's look at our indicators, because the indicators are sounding a lot of warning bells, and we don't want to ignore those warning bells. First of all, since May 26, okay, since May 26, our momentum has been declining. So that's a momentum divergence right here. Price since May 26 has been going up, but then guess what? Momentum has been declining. We are also RSI wise kind of overstretched. We are somewhere around 87 level of RSI. If you look again, past history gives you a clue, when RSI gets to these levels. As you can see, the line right here, 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 here. We seem to always get some form of a correction once RSI gets to these levels. And the Nasdaq has rallied all the way back up to this level. So I'm not very bullish on the Nasdaq 100. I think the Nasdaq 100 may actually lead the market correction. But this hasn't turned down yet. So we trade until we stay in until it turns. Although we paying attention also to the warning signal. Now on the 4-hour setup, that gives me a better clue as to where to place my risk management for a potential, move down from this level. Because again, on this 4-hour setup, we do also have a divergence in place. Okay, I think it's right here. So your cycle move this way. This is your cycle high. Did the lower cycle. Now we've done the higher high, pushing above all this, but we are still at cycle low. Could this cycle rally itself up high? Potentially. But then I'm also looking at RSI wise. And RSI is showing a divergence since we hit this high here on Thursday, July 17th. Okay. We've not been able to make any higher RSI high. It's been showing a bearish divergence all along. So that's another caution from at least the 4-hour time frame, that ever since we hit this high here, okay, that gave us the bearish divergence. Every high we've hit has come in with a lower RSI and another lower RSI here. I think this might be it 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. I don't know about that, but if we hit RSI divergences 3 times, I could probably expect some move down. MACD is also kind of tick below the zero line, but we inching up with some move up strength, but it's weak. Because we're still below the zero line. So my conclusion on Nasdaq is similar to SPX. Potentially could have a capitulation candle above the FIB target that we have reached. Clear up some liquidity up here. 23 400, 23 440 is all on the cards. That would also kind of give us a move outside the KC band, and then from there we'll probably be coming down. So again, my trade thesis on Nasdaq is caution, whilst the bullish trend is still intact. I think this is where I'll end this chart analysis on the NASDAQ 100. I wish everyone a profitable trade this coming week. Cheers.